Welcome back, everybody. This is Dave Hayes with Hayes Tech ROM Reviews. This time, I'm just going to go over Cyanogenmod CM13. This is for the Nexus 6 and the Nexus 6, and it is build 10.2, if I'm not mistaken, 10.1. I'm sorry. The reason I thought I'd go back with CM13, we're going to be seeing a lot of ROMs coming out, or at least reviews by me on Nougat or Nexus 7.0 or Android 7.0 is what I meant to say. And I just wanted to get back to the whole basics, uh, and talk about what is a good solid running ROM. And I get this question a lot by quite a few people. They're asking me, what ROM do you recommend? What is the smoothest running custom ROM, that you can recommend? And to be quite honest with you, other than Dirty Unicorn, Resurrection Remix, um, Cyanogenmod, just straight Cyanogenmod, CM13 actually, is probably one of the most solid ROMs you're going to be able to run. There's nothing that I can find that does not work on this ROM. Um, it's simple, it's a small package, it works good. I just don't know what else to say about it. And as far as I've gone with it, like the theme engine, you guys know me. I like CMTE, which is CyanogenMod's theme engine. I think they've reached the pinnacle. I love the way it works. It's just awesome. So I wanted to get this out. This is probably going to be my last CyanogenMod 13 review for the Nexus 6. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this for you guys because I don't think they're going to be coming up with anything else because I do know that they are working on CM14 right now. So without further ado, we're going to go to About Phone. I'll let you guys see that this is CM13. It's for the Nexus 6. Let's see. It is a nightly. I wanted to get the build date for you. It does have the September security updates. I'm sure October is coming out, and as soon as it does come out, CyanogenMod will have it. Will have it incorporated as quick as can be. Um, I'm running Blackbird kernel. I love Blackbird kernel. If I'm running a Marshmallow ROM on my Nexus 6, I'm running Blackbird. Just so you guys know. Also, CyanogenMod will force encrypt. If you guys are new to Android and you do not want your phone encrypted, you need to flash the Fed patch after you flash CyanogenMod, or you need to flash a kernel that will get rid of force encrypting. You can't flash a kernel that just does not force encrypt, but it needs to get rid of the forced encryption that comes with CyanogenMod. I highly recommend the Fed patcher, that's FED patch, that you can get off the Nexus 6 thread on XDA. Let's move on. Developer options. Quickly, you do have your advanced reboot. Your ROM or your root is right here. I always run apps ADB. If you want to run CyanogenMod recovery, you can turn that on. I don't. I highly recommend Twerp. Actually, I am running Twerp 3020 on multi-ROM, and it's working great for all of the Nougat ROMs that are out so far. I'm not planning on updating unless I have to. Um, it does give you the local terminal, and for those of you that know what a local terminal is and what you do with it, I mean, you're with me on this. I love it that they include it in with CyanogenMod. This is a feature that they've included for quite some time. I'm glad they do. If you don't know what it is, read up on it, learn how to use it. It's a very powerful tool. You can do quite a bit of things with it. There's your bug report shortcut. If we keep scrolling down here, we're going to get into the drawing section here, and then you'll find your multi-window mode is right there. And then all the way at the bottom is going to be your last app kill button, which is right there. By the way, the theme I'm running, before I get any further here, we'll go into the theme engine. I'll show you it. Up a little bit here. Right here. And this is another reason why I like CM13. It is running the CMOS theme engine, which I love this. This is my favorite of all the CyanogenMod theme engines, is this one. It allows you to customize it by, you pick on that customize button, and then you can actually pick and choose for each category out of any theme that you have downloaded. You just pick it and put it on there. Right now, for the most part, um, I have Lobits. That's what I have picked for, as for most of the primary, or at least the three big ones, which is status bar, switches and stuff like that. I am running for my nav bar. I'm running that is, and I forgot, but anyways, let's get back to the ROM. Uh, we're going to go into display. Actually, we're going to go into sounds real quick, let you guys see what the settings are here. Notification, you guys can set all your volume controls at the very top. Your ringtones, your notification tones. Under other sounds, this is going to be the options they give you with that. And that's about it. They do have the vibrate. You can set up your vibration control all the way at the bottom there. Next up is going to be your display and lights. This is where you can set up your adaptive brightness, your live display. If you are those people that like to use the live display, this is where you're going to set it up out. For me, I don't like to run it at all. Although this is a feature that some of the new Android 7 ROMs that I've tried, it comes automatically turned on, and then to get it to look right, you've got to get in there and shut it off. Hopefully, they'll get that feature fixed. Anyways, under sound, you have your ambient display, double tap to wake, double tap to sleep, wake on plug, all that's there. Your wallpaper chooser, LCD density, I'm not touching it. 560 is perfect on the Nexus 6, at least in my opinion. Then all the way at the bottom, you do have your lights for your battery and your notifications. They are working, except, of course, it doesn't blink. That's just inherent with the Nexus 6. They don't blink. Now, they do on my 6P. They work very well on my 6P. And I highly recommend this ROM on the Nexus 6P, too. And I'll tell you guys right now, the only difference between the ROM that I'm showing you here and one from my 6P is it gives you more options for the fingerprint scanner. And that's about it. Of course, you have the show search bar in your recents if you want to use that. I don't. I don't know why I haven't had that already turned off. I've already showed you themes. The theme engine, again, I cannot stress enough that this is my favorite of all the theme engines. You can either, apply a whole theme just by clicking on the theme and hitting that check mark, or you can disable a theme by hitting the X mark next to it. You can uninstall themes from here. You can get themes from here. Another nice thing that I like about the theme engine is the fact that it has per app theming. And what I mean by that is you hit that little button right there and it puts that little paintbrush up there. So, whenever you want to theme, say, a certain app, say you like the theme that you're running, but you like the theme that you like a different theme look in one of the apps. It's kind of hard to explain, but let's just pick, we'll go Gmail. Right now, Gmail is themed for Lobits, all right? But say I like a little darker theme for that. So I would go to this while I have it up, and I would pick the theme I wanted in. Let's say I want deep darkness for my for that. So automatically it sets it up under deep darkness. I could change it again if I wanted. I could go with let's go with gradient. It's going to switch it to the gradient theme. There we go. We're done. When you're done with the theme manager or the per app theme manager, you just pull it down to the bottom, be done with it, and you're good to go. And that's it. That's pretty much it. That's what I love about Cyanogenmod's theme engine. Another thing I like, different between this and Substratum or OMS, when I click on, let's say, Google Plus, well, this isn't a good example because it's really not showing much. Well, it is themed, but what I'm trying to say is if I would have a dark theme showing here, or if I'd have a dark theme installed, whenever I clicked on Google Plus, it would show real bright, and then it would theme. And I don't like that. I like it to be themed. I like to be themed instantly. And I understand OMS is done differently than Cyanogenmod, but I like the way Cyanogenmod does it, and I'm just going to stick with it. So that's just my opinion. Back into the settings real quick. Let me see if I forgot anything, which I know I did. We were on display. Here are your notification settings. You're going to get your heads up. Do not disturb. All of that is going to be underneath your notifications. Um, Lock screen settings, if you guys want to see those. That is your settings on lock screen. Security settings. If you want to encrypt your phone, this is going to be where you want to do that at. Of course, your device administrators, you can turn on or off any of those. Make sure you have the unknown sources turned on. If because if you don't, you're not going to be able to install anything off of your SD card or, anything that you download. Under buttons, this is going to be, you can change left-handed mode, show search arrow or show your arrow keys while you're typing. Button layout, this is going to be for your nav bar, which is very simple to use. You just click edit, you physically move the buttons where you want it, then you click save. I'm just going to click the back button because I want mine to stay where they're at. Power menu. Cyanogenmod doesn't give you a lot on the power menu, but it gives you enough. It gives you just what you need. And again, Cyanogenmod is one of those stripped down ROMs that just does what it needs to do, and it does it very well. Cyanogenmod has been around, oh man, for a long time, and as long as I've been into this, Cyanogenmod has been my number one ROM to flash. And I know it doesn't have the bells and whistles that say DU or RR has, or any of the other ROMs out there, but it's solid and it has that theme engine, and that's what I like. So, let's see. You can end call. All that's underneath there. Control ringtone. All your volume controls are down closer to the bottom. I already showed you the security, I think. Yep, we already went over security. That's about it, guys. It does have status bar settings. This is going to be where you can set center clock if you want. Pick and choose your status bar icons that you want to show up in the status bar whenever they're on. AM, PM clock, right, center, or hidden. You have your AM, PM, then you have your battery status style. Right now I'm in icon. I'd love it if Cyanogenmod would include the 3-minute battery mod. That would be the pinnacle. That's all I would like them to put in. I wouldn't want them to change anything else but that. If they could do that, I probably would run this ROM hands out, nothing else. I'd still test, of course, other ROMs, but this would be my go-to ROM. The quick pull downs all the way at the bottom, brightness and control, all that stuff's in there. And, of course, anything under status bar settings, that's going to be what you're going to find there. System profiles are here, accounts, Google, all that stuff's going to be here. Now, under privacy settings, this is inherent to Cyanogenmod. Most AOSP ROMs do not have this. Now, they do. Some of them, I do know, incorporate this, which is awesome that they do that. But again, these settings are more inherent to Cyanogenmod, so it's pretty cool that they have it. This is another reason I like Cyanogenmod, just for these settings alone. That's about it, guys. I've already went over the developer options. So again, there's not much I can say about Cyanogenmod except if you're looking for a ROM that works, that is not going to let you down, is going to be a daily driver out of the box, at least in Marshmallow. I highly suggest Cyanogenmod. This is one of those ROMs that, again, it's not going to let you down. Alright, I just want to thank all of my subscribers. Guys, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help me out trying to get some better recording equipment. Right now, I do have some stuff that's on the way. It should be here by Monday, so I'm hoping to start changing my video format a little bit. So guys, remember, hit that thumbs up. Again, thank you to all my subscribers, and I will see you guys on the next one.